to have a definitive idea of how to use his athleticism. He's an athletic kid, but sometimes he didn't always use it in a definitive way, you know, where he had an identity. Like he was either, one minute he was Jake LaMotta, and the next minute he was moving around the ring like Ali. I just wanted to give him an identity of how to use his athleticism in a definitive way where it would work for him, where it would make sense in all situations. If you're on the inside, be in a definitive position of defense where you can, you know, then act out on offense without making yourself exposed, without giving up defense for offense. If you are inside, know why you're inside and know how to be inside. Don't just be inside. And on the outside, don't be just moving around. Be knowing the control that you can dictate on the outside and how to dictate it, how to control it, you know. And just put method to ideas. Have ideas, but put a method to those ideas. And that means a teaching of technique to those ideas. If boxing isn't just moving around, boxing is controlling the other man. Whether it's to make him miss and counter him, or whether it's to time him coming in before he gets in, or whether it's to be in the pocket for a minute and then go around him instead of staying there too long.
They asked him about Manny Pacquiao. What do you think about him fighting Manny Pacquiao in the rematch or Canelo Alvarez?
Listen, that's the decision of his promoter. He's got a very good promoter, obviously, in Top Rank, and his manager. He's got a very good manager, who happens to be his wife, Monica. No, but that's up to them. I'll get him ready. Listen, I'll get him ready for when the time comes, and we know that. Hey, maybe somebody named I don't know if everyone's forgetting his name already, but maybe someone named Mayweather. I don't know if anyone remembers that name because he's been out of the limelight for a while. Maybe everyone forgot him. But maybe someone like Mayweather wants to come back for number 50 and he wants to match intelligence with us, and that would be interesting. He wants to match wits with us, give us a chance to come up with a game plan to give him a loss. I don't know.
Is Tim the right fighter?
I don't know. But again, that's in the hands of Monica, and that's good hands. She does a great job, and that's in the hands of Bob Arum, who I think has been the best promoter for the last 50 years, to be quite honest. Give him his due.
You study Mayweather. Do you think you feel you have what it takes?
I said enough. I said enough. I mean, if he happens to want to come back for 50 sounds better than 49. So I got a funny feeling he might like 50 if he wants to come back for that. And he has a lot of pride, and he considers himself the smartest man in boxing, and he deserves that position because he's earned it. Maybe he wants to come back and match wits and see if we can both go on the chalkboard and see who can draw up a better fight plan.
Teddy, you weren't in the corner with he faced Jesse Vargas, but Vargas just called him out. What ran through your mind? And Vargas thinks the fight plays out differently. He actually knocks out Bradley. How do you feel about this?
I didn't even hear what you said. I can't deal with that. I mean, that's in the past. I mean, Vargas is a terrific fighter, but he had his opportunity. That opportunity's gone, and we're moving forward.
Thomas Wolfe said you can't go home again, but did you prove that wrong? Did you feel like you came home again now tonight with this win?
Tonight, anyway. Tonight. You know, training camp takes a lot out of you. You know, I mean, I'm around a tremendous human being, and that makes it much more palatable. But it takes a lot out of you because you got to worry every day. It's like having kids all over again. Every day you got to worry. Every day. And you know what? It becomes too heavy sometimes. It really does. But this, then you forget about it when this happens, and you say, "Oh, that's why I do it."
Teddy, was there a point stage of Tim's career were you surprised that it even came? They're coming off a trainer change too. Were you surprised it came that easy to him?
He picked it up real well in camp, and that's to his credit, not to Teddy Atlas' credit. I'm a good teacher, but you have to have an intelligent person to pick it up, to understand why you're doing it and how to implement it. And you have to have a very eager person to learn. A person who's very eager, even after all the success at 32 years of age, to be eager to learn and willing to learn. And you have to also have a good athlete too, to incorporate the things that I teach. Because I teach things that takes athleticism to execute, you know, like stepping to the side and, you know, using his speed in an effective, intelligent way. And you got to have an intelligent athlete to be able to, you know, give those lessons to him. He has to be intelligent to adapt to it, to pick it up, to understand it. And he is all of that.
The first 3 or 4 rounds, he was winning, but he seemed to be getting hit quite a bit. In the 5th round,
not quite a bit.
Okay, well, he was getting hit a little bit, and then in the 5th round, it seemed to really change, like a switch turn, and he dominated from the 5th round on. What was the difference in the 5th round? Did you tell him something before the round started?
Go watch the HBO broadcast, you'll find out.
Was there a point throughout the fight that you can feel the knockout was coming?
Listen, I couldn't allow myself to ever think that. All my mantra through the training camp was a little piece at a time, a little piece. Take a brick here, take a brick there. Eventually the house will fall down. Do not get greedy. Do not get greedy, because then the house might fall on you. Just take bricks, and a time will come where that house will fall. But take bricks, take pieces. Don't get greedy. So I wasn't looking for a knockout. I believed in my philosophy. I believed that if we take pieces at a time, whatever's going to happen will happen in a positive way. But I thought Brandon's only chance was for us to cooperate, to stay in front and maybe look for 4 bricks and then catch us with something. And I didn't want that to happen, so I never, ever pushed a knockout. I just let happen what was happening from good execution. Let good execution lead to whatever it was going to lead to. Timmy was throwing really good body shots, I got to tell you, in camp. Really good, really good. We worked on that, and so was I shocked to see the effect that he had to the body? No, I wasn't shocked. But again, I didn't want to invest in one thing too much, where we would give him the one thing he needed, which was spending too much time in front of him, where maybe he could land that one shot. Well, we're landing 8-1. He could land that one that could put him in the fight.